Greetings, everybody out there. It's Darrin Bernard, Poor Boys Crafts, come to you again with another craft. Today we're going to make fir trees, better known as Christmas trees. These are going to be miniatures that you can put in any of your miniature terrains, or you can make them, one at a time, which you can do for singles, or you can make a whole bunch of them to put on a terrain. Now, I have several different types that I'm going to be showing you. First of all, I got pieces off of an old Christmas tree. I just cut them from a Christmas tree that I was throwing away. So we got some of them. We got some little decorations that you can get at Dollar Tree for $1. Really neat ones that we're going to try to make some trees out of. And again, another little plastic one. Now, these make really good Christmas trees. So, little fir trees. And then some things I bought just today from Dollar Tree. We'll be able to pull a few things off there and make some pretty good Christmas trees off of these as well. So, first of all, I want to show you each type that we're going to be doing here. So, but if you like what you see, hit that like button. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because that's the only way you can win my giveaways, which I do have a giveaway here in December. So it's the only way you can win is if you're subscribed, and then hit that share button so that you can share it with all your friends, and that way we can grow and have some fun here. So first of all, we're going to start with the Christmas tree. Now, first of all, you're going to need a good cutter, because you're only going to want them to be about 1.5 inches to 2 inches tall. Which would be, according to miniature gaming, that'll be about a 10-foot tall tree. So cut it off. Make sure you cut it with the leaves or the sticks going down. Then we want to pull off the bottom part. That way you have the tree, the trunk of it. And then you'll take a pair of scissors and then trim it to go from big to small. Just like that. Make sure it's straight. And like I said, I'm going to be making these for a terrain. So we want to fluff them around a bit. Then I want to take some white paint for snow, kind of dab it on the top and on the tips of the leaves themselves. That's just an easy way of making a fir tree. Now we're going to make another one with these same ones. Again, make sure all of them are facing down. We're going to use 3 of them. We want to twist them together to create a thick tree. This one we're going to make about 3 inches. Harder to cut, but not undoable. Now these you might have to, for the bottoms, you might have to cut trim instead of pull. Take your razor blade, get rid of all the excess down at the bottom. That way you have a thick trunk. You'll have a thicker tree. And then you can trim the top. Just like that. And again, with the white paint. Kind of just whiten up the edges. And now you have a thick little fir tree. Just like that. And that's how you make them out of the Christmas tree. I'm going to set them aside now because I'm going to be making a whole mess of them later on. And we're going to go with the thinner ones here. Now these, cut again, just 1.5 to 2 inches. These will make nice little Christmas trees, little fir trees. Got to find the little branch underneath of it. Like that. Just want a little bit of it. Now these are going to stick out really good. Again, you want to trim it just like you did before on the other ones. Get that out of the way. A little bit of snow cap. A little bit of snow all the way around it. Just kind of brush straight up to get the snow on the tips, just like that. And there you go. Oh. Sometimes they'll have a hard time sticking into the... There we go. And that's a little pine tree there. They make really good pine trees. Better than the other one. We'll set them aside. Now we got these little guys, which you can pull these right off the stem. As a stem you don't need. Get rid of that. Using this guy, we're going to want to get rid of the tip here. Get that off there. This guy here, yeah, we done this. I did this one a little different. These I made these with the spikes sticking straight up. First of all, cut it down till you can get to the so you can have a little bit of a trunk. And then again, trim it to where you got the form of a fir, just like that. And then taking your brush, again, with a little bit of brushing, and you got yourself a stand-up fir. You can do that with several different stand-ups. That way you have a different type of fir going on. Now let's make a big one out of these. Now I bought these for this guy right here. This one's going to be a big fir. Now I'm going to have this one coming straight down, but I'll need to get rid of the top of this. I'll get rid of some of these at the bottom here so that we have a trunk again. I'm going to have to use my blade to get in there. Yeah. Again, be careful. These blades are sharp. You don't want to cut yourself. Always kind of push away from you. Just like that. There you go. You'll have a little bit of about a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch little trunk there. Now you want to trim this down a bit. There we go. Get rid of them extras on the top there. Just like that. And again, just add a little bit of color with the white snow. And you got yourself another type of tree, a little bit bigger. And you stick that in there. That'll spread out, and then you got 5 different types of fir trees, and you can make several different ones. I'm going to make about 40 or 50 of them for my terrain that I'll be building in the next couple weeks, but there they are. Really simple fir trees that you can put on any terrain, and they're beautiful. They'll add a lot of different types of terrain that you can do your miniatures through and all your gaming needs. So y'all have a good evening and peace out.